Humanity is amazing. The fact that some people can only believe that aliens helped us with certain things is just gives credit to how incredible humans really are. With all that magnificence, it's a shame to think that we don't have access to the knowledge and experience of our forefathers. Or do we? What if I told you that we do have access to all that information, and it's right beneath our noses? Of course, I'm talking about books. Those who fail to learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Of course, we all know this famous quote from George Santayana, and the meaning is clear now more than ever. We will always fall victim to our mistakes as long as we are allowed to forget them. But how many people are actually taking this seriously? One might say, I am free to make my own mistakes and take my own path. And that's true. But if you plan to have a test on Friday, why wouldn't you study on Thursday? Others might say, isn't that someone else's job? Why should I be concerned with history? Shouldn't somebody else be taking care of that? How does that apply to me? What if I said that understanding history has less to do with history itself than just understanding life in general? As I said before, humans are capable of amazing things and have been around for thousands of years. Why should we let the knowledge of those before us die with them when we can just as easily build upon their experiences? It should be no surprise that being human in a human society will inevitably dealing with other humans. Why not learn not only from our mistakes, but from the mistakes of others as well? When you read a book, regardless of the type, you unknowingly learn about human interaction. Whether it's a humorous back and forth between two main characters, or the downfall of an entire country, you are subconsciously taking in information that the author has experienced, however loosely, and committed to memory. Reading is literally studying for life. Not only can it give you a better understanding of the way things work in the world, but it can also give you a more open mind. But the same as there are benefits to reading, there are also several hindrances that come with not reading. Michael Carr, a journalist who studies technology, is desperately trying to convince everybody of the importance of reading. He says that without reading, our mind forgets not only how to read, but how to remember anything at all. We are getting so used to Google and other medias just giving us push-button answers that we find it annoying when we actually have to go the extra mile to dig for the information we need. We are losing the ability to immerse ourselves in deep reading. Therefore, the information is becoming more and more easily forgettable because we didn't have to do as much to learn it. If we as individuals are a culmination of experiences, then aren't we losing ourselves if we also lose the ability to read? Perhaps I'm getting too worked up about nothing. Maybe living in a world where we are all just the same is fine. It would make staying anonymous a lot easier. An easy solution to the problem of closing our minds is reading. Not only can we learn about how to live in this world, we can also expand our minds, exercise our memory, and we can do a lot to support local libraries. In a study published by the Chicago Times, it stated that cities with more public libraries tend to have higher graduation rates and lower crime rates. So not only would we be improving the lives of young kids by expanding their brains, but we would also be helping them stay out of jail, and we keep our neighborhoods safer just by promoting reading. So in short, why not read when it has such wonderful benefits, such as giving us more open minds, better memories, a higher opportunity for advancement, and a smaller likelihood of going to jail? But the most important, it just teaches us how to communicate with others. The listening and communicating skills gained by reading will be the most valuable skills lost if we stop reading. After all, the world is dealing with people, so why not be good at it? In fact, in a study put out by Quintessential Careers, it stated that employers would rather have workers who could communicate well rather than just having employees with fancy diplomas. Thank you.